Check 1, 2, test.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your got sound coming your way now. And you want mic check? Okay, here we go. Audio check. Preston versus Burley. Check, 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 check. Number one.
Don't forget to pick up your tickets if you're a PHS student for the Alta Bank Shootout coming at halftime of the varsity game. You could be the lucky winner of $100 courtesy of Alta Bank.
See if we can get our usual 10 minutes to play the last 4 minutes of the game. Because it's 7 o'clock right now. 7.
Well, only one foul. Wow, so a lot of fouls to give if they want to stop the clock by fouling.
Didn't get it called in time. I wonder why that wasn't a carry or anything. He'd spin move without dribbling the basketball.
Get out there!
Okay, where are we? play the news first. Oh, okay. So we're playing the news first right now? Oh, okay. I thought you said it was all right. Okay. They just called a timeout. So go ahead and do the weather and a song. Still got 2 minutes left on the clock. They just called a full timeout. That's a minute there. Yeah, well, we're JV's leading by 11. So it's, yeah.
I wish our JV coach had some
Let's see. We'll have to figure out what we're doing tomorrow.
He was the starting point
They're
guard
going,
on our
actually
team.
going to play Cody tomorrow because with the girls are going to get slaughtered again. They got Shelly again tomorrow, so they're going to get blown out.
Last year, I think.
So,
He's still be a pretty darn good player.
yeah.
Pulling balls, but he's still be a pretty darn good player.
Run Cody
First year
live.
coach in the JV.
And then Friday, I think he's got a
I think
doubleheader.
he'll be a really fine coach.
And
He'll be really good.
and then Saturday, he starts at 7:30, and the Preston game starts at 4:30, so they can do that. Be done just probably about a half hour or so before he starts the pregame show. And he told me he was going to start running the new network countdown, so we'll see.
Yeah, there's certainly been a long line of guys who are really good players and not good coaches. Different skill sets.
Yeah.
No,
He told me he was going to do it, so we'll see.
call something. No one's called anything yet. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, that's funny.
He's not reffing tonight. We have a local guy. He's not varsity certified.
Yeah. That's fun stuff.
I love Kay, but opposing coaches hate Kay.
Hey, two teams!
He's not one of these guys tonight, though.
Go, go, go!
It's time for more great local high school sports action. We'll join the My Local Radio Sports Network coming up in 20 seconds from Mark. Everything is set. We're ready for another great sports broadcast on the My Local Radio Sports Network. Coming up in 10 seconds from Mark. Enjoy what should be another great broadcast. Coming up in 5 seconds from Mark. The following is a wholly owned production of Cook Brothers Broadcasting. It's time for Preston Indian Sports. This game is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH and on mylocalradio.com. This is the Preston Indian Crumble Cookie pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach, look at the pregame stats, all leading up to tonight's action. The pregame show is sponsored by Crumble Cookie, bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on FM 105.5, AM 1340, and on mylocalradio.com. And a very pleasant good evening, everybody, as we welcome you once again inside Preston Gym as the Indians go looking for their first win of the year after their tough loss last night, as tonight they play host to the Burley Bobcats. Dan Hubbard with you, along with Lyle Fuller. John Beverly back in the studio as our coordinator tonight. And we also have John Slaughter here with us as our stage manager here at Preston Gym here tonight as well. You get a look at the scoreboard as the JV game is wrapping up. Preston leading by 9 with 29 seconds left in the game. Freshman game played in the main gym earlier today as well, and the freshmen won by some 30 points over Burley tonight. So the Preston teams look like they're going to go 2 for 2, and the varsity team coming up will try to make it a clean sweep tonight, going 3 for 3. Well, coming up, we'll talk a little bit about last night's game. We'll look forward to what's going to happen tonight. We'll also talk with head coach Tyler Jones, and we'll look at other games around the eastern part of the state, all coming up on the Crumble Cookie pregame show. And it gets started with the North Stars Ultimate Outdoors Scene Set. That comes up after the break on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Since 2005, North Stars Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston. And welcome back into Preston Gym. The JV game just ended, and the Preston JVs did hang on for the victory. So Preston goes 2 for 2 on the day, and it's time for our scene set for tonight, brought to you by North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. You'll find them on State Street at the north end of the city of Preston. Lyle Fuller Good to be back with you again here tonight as Preston looks to bounce back from what was a tough loss last night.
Yeah, season opener last night. New team with only one returning starter, and I think the inexperience and lack of familiarity playing with each other kind of showed its ugly head in the fourth quarter as Preston went into the third with a sizable lead. Wasn't able to hang on as the experienced Hillcrest Knights came back and made the plays they needed to win that game. But the nice thing about it is, short turnaround, short memory. I'm not even sure if they've watched the Hillcrest tape, frankly, since it was just last night. They're here tonight to try to grab a win and go 1-1 on the season. And I think you'll see a motivated, hungry Preston squad tonight ready to come out and do battle.
Last night, I was looking back, go back to just some checking. Last night was the first time in 14 years that Preston had lost a home opening contest.
Wow, and that's really an incredible stat. And it's not just scheduling cupcakes the first game of the year.
Right.
It speaks to the strength of the program that Tyler Jones has built here and running, and that would even extend before Tyler's time as head coach for 14 years. So, yeah, that was a great streak, but that one's done now, and I think the team as a whole is probably thinking, let's get one tonight. And then, as we talked about last night in the pregame, they play a lot of games between now and the end of their Preston Classic tournament mid-December. They don't have time to mope.
No, they don't. They don't have time to mope at all. So tonight the Burley Bobcats come to town. It may be one of the few teams around the area that are younger coming into the season than the Indians are. And for Burley, they play their first game of the year here tonight. And it's the 40th game between the two teams dating back to 2005.
Yeah, we've played Burley a lot. Some of our fans will remember a hotly contested state championship game against Burley, and as part of the run that Preston went on where we prevailed on that one. But, looking at their roster, Dan, I only see 2 seniors listed on the roster. They also have a new coach in Brad Caricia, if I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. But
it's his second year.
But, yeah, so he's in the saddle, and we'll see what they can do with this new team. Just looking at the roster, it doesn't look like they have a great deal of size. But that doesn't guarantee anything.
Last year they finished 3-18. It was their third straight losing season. The last time they had a winning season was in 2019-2020, and that was the final year under Trent Whiting's regime as head coach. And that year they went 19-8. But it's been a while since they put up those kinds of numbers.
Yeah, so they come in, expect them to have nothing to lose, right? And it's a non-conference game. New team for them, and I think we'll see them probably be pretty loose and confident, feeling like we'll just give it our best shot and see what happens. Hopefully there's some advantage to the Indians from having played one game already this year.
Right.
I guess we'll see how that shakes out.
Of the 40 games, 39 previous games, this is the 40th meeting since 2005, and during that time, Preston has won 25 of the 39 meetings dating back to 2009, or 2005 rather. So it's a familiarity thing, yes, but they've also enjoyed great success against the Bobcats.
Yeah, and Burley's, as we kind of referenced last night, they've generally had a solid program and at times been very good and competed for state championships. So that's a great mark against Burley that been a little down maybe of late, but generally very solid and sometimes competing for the state championship.
Last time Burley beat Preston was December the 20th of 2016, a 72-60 final that was played over in Burley Gym.
Yeah, we usually get them the first game of the year, but not this time.
Right. It's that was only because the schedule maker had really put Preston in a hole. They had them scheduled for something like 5 games in 7 days, so the one game they could still move was the Hillcrest game, and that's how they opened the season with the Knights last night. So this has been your North Star scene set for tonight's game. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. When we do, we'll visit with the coach. Tyler Jones will be our guest as we step into the coach's corner. That's on the way next on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security. And welcome back to the Crumble Cookie pregame show. Time to step into the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Evergreen Financial Partners. As we'll talk to Tyler Jones as we get ready for tonight's game against Burley, game 2 of the season. But unfortunately, game 1 didn't go quite as well as you hoped.
Yeah, we had some really good spurts. Third quarter, I thought we played really well. We were up 12 going into the fourth, and you'd like to think you can hold that and finish the game. And unfortunately, we didn't get that done last night. Had a tough fourth quarter. They got hot, got momentum, and we made some mistakes and turnovers, some bad shots, and didn't get stops on the defensive end. And a lot we can take from that, a lot we can learn from it as we move forward. It's one game, doesn't make your season. So the key is we want to just keep getting better, and definitely a lot we can improve on from last night.
Even the first half went very well, although they played very well in the first half in spurts, but you're still able to take a 3-point lead out to the break.
Yeah, and you saw it. And with the young team, again, we're trying to get a lot of it was their first varsity game for a lot of them, and we'd have those little spurts where 2 or 3 possessions, we'd look really good, and then we would have a lull. And I think the big thing, we just got to move the ball better. We're a lot of stagnant and a lot of too much dribble, and we got to move the ball. And anytime we made 3 or 4 passes, we normally got a really good shot when we executed. But we had a lot of one pass or no pass possessions, and those don't normally turn out too well. So we got to be a little more patient, execute better, share the ball with each other, and I think good things will happen.
Does it make a difference that going in was probably not a game that you were supposed to win anyway?
Yeah, I mean, that, and then I think a couple of their guys didn't play, and that mentally that changes your mindset. Some of the kids too, they're kids, but the bottom line was, they're Hillcrest, they're the defending champ, they're a really good team, and they have some really good players without Isaac, and we showed, we're up 12 that we can play, but you also have to play 4 quarters to win a game, and we didn't do that in the fourth. So definitely we show where we're at right now. We have a long way to go if we want to be in that, top tier with the best teams. And it's week 1, and we have a long season, and that's why we play the whole year for.
Right. On the positive side, though, you got some really positive minutes out of some of the younger guys coming up and playing their first varsity games.
Yeah, definitely. I thought Jake was awesome last night. Schumann on both ends, he got us going offensively in the first half. He's really good at attacking the basket, and he's our best defender too right now. So he did some good things. Reggie hit some shots. Case and Bryce, I thought, gave us some good minutes coming off the bench, and really, there were some good spurts from all of them, but we just got to be more consistent, and not have those lulls. And tonight, I think you'll see a more confident and a better effort from all of us tonight.
All right, let's talk about tonight. You got Burley. It's their first game of the year. What do you know about these guys? Because they're young, looking up and down their roster as well.
Yeah, they have some really good younger kids, a really good sophomore class, and some juniors. They graduated a lot last year like we did, so their first game, we did see their jamboree. They're fast. They shoot the ball like they shoot threes. Don't have a lot of size. So I think that's one of our keys tonight. We got to use our advantage, the size advantage, get the ball inside. We need our guys to be studs that are studs. Cruz, we need to get him going. He's got to be tough down there. But it starts inside tonight. We got to do a good job getting the ball, using our advantage, and then play off of that.
Well, hopefully things will turn around. We'll pick up a victory here before we head off for the Saturday game over to Canyon Ridge, where we're going on Saturday. That's right. So best of luck tonight, and hopefully we'll be able to chat with you after the game.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's Tyler Jones with us here on the pregame show. We'll take your time out. Back with more right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, and I am your local Medicare agent. Medicare annual open enrollment starts October 15th and ends December 7th. Call me at 208-852-2367 for a no-cost one-on-one consultation in your home, or come visit me at Larry's Pharmacy in Preston.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type, with sizes small through 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting Preston and Westside activities. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street, Preston, Idaho.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
And welcome back to the Crumble Cookie pregame show. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. Well, night number 2 of the boys basketball season. Number of games going on around across the state, some of them locally here on the eastern side of the state as well. And those are the ones we want to take a look at tonight. That schedule brought to you by Naylor Insurance. For home, health, life, and auto, stop by Naylor Insurance to see how much you can save at 223 North State Street in Preston. Other games going on around the eastern portion of the state tonight. Century will play their first game of the year as they are at home tonight against Thunder Ridge. Idaho Falls goes on the road as they'll to face Rigby. Marsh Valley gets started on their schedule tonight as they will be at Bear Lake. Ryrie will be at Malad. Weiser hits the road as they go to Mountain Home. It will be Kimberly at Wood River. Buell will go to Jerome, and Nampa will be at Middleton tonight. That's your look at other games around the eastern portion of the state, brought to you by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto. Stop by and see how much you can save at Naylor Insurance, 223 North State Street in Preston. After this timeout, we'll come back. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tap for you for tonight's game. It's the Burley Bobcats taking on the Preston Indian Boys tonight from Preston Gym. The pregame show continues right after this timeout.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for Preston High School Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch. Relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement of Preston Broadcasting LLC and Preston High School, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without express written consent of Old West Media is strictly prohibited. And once again, a very pleasant good evening, everybody. Welcome inside Preston Gym as the Preston Indians get ready to take on the Burley Bobcats. It's game 2 of the season, and see if the Indians can bounce back. Lyle, we'll talk one more time about last night or tonight. We'll put it aside. Give me a couple of keys to tonight's game for the Indians.
Well, I think we will have the size advantage, and so I look for the Indians to go inside, try to get Cruz Harris going, maybe on the low block, get him going on some curls towards the basket. And then just as Coach Jones mentioned in the pregame, make sure we're running our stuff, sharing the ball, making an extra pass, trying to go from a good shot to a great shot. If we can do that and rebound the ball, I think we'll be in good shape tonight.
So running down the starting lineup tonight for the Bobcats, Tucker Alvey will start. He is a junior. Sawyer Condell, a senior, will get a start tonight as well. Jake Seeley, a sophomore, will start this evening, as will Aiden Gonzalez, a junior, gets the start tonight. And Riker Page, another sophomore. We talked about him being young, and they start a couple of sophomores tonight.
Yeah. Very hard for me to see the numbers on their jerseys, Dan. I don't know if your eyes are better than mine. But
I'm hoping those are just like warm-up pullovers and not their jerseys. I saw no numbers, actually. For the Preston Indians, they'll go with the same starting 5 as last night, as Titan Knapp will start in the middle. Reggie Larson, the junior, will start outside. Jake Schumann, the junior, he will start. Cruz Harris will start tonight as well, another junior. And the other senior, the team leader, really, Drew Jones, starting tonight for the Preston Indians. So the same starting 5 tonight for the Indians, but they're going to need better performances out of some of those guys.
Yeah, for sure. And I think they'll be ready to go. Yeah, I can barely read the numbers on those jerseys here for Burley.
Barely. They can't be read at all. They're a green number on a green jersey. All right. We're going to call Mr. Blackwell and see what he thinks about those. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? I want to see how many times the referees walk over and go, I got to see your number, son, because there's no telling what it is.
Exactly.
Wow. That is the worst jersey combination in the history of the world.
Certainly for reading the number.
So, waiting for the Indians to come out. And remind you again, our starting lineups are brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. And the first quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily. Call 208-852-5700. So, Cruz Harris will jump center against, I have no idea, for the Bobcats, as the Indians control the tap. As Jones has it, he'll bring it back out top. Look down the right side. Try to bounce it down inside. He does. Gets it to a Harris down on the right block. Take it back outside. Larson for 3, and the first shot of the game is good. Reggie with a team-high 16 last night hits the first bucket tonight.
Yeah, I like that it was assisted. Obviously, you like that it went in, but it was an assisted basket to start the game.
So here comes the unidentifiable Burley Bobcats. As free throw line extended left, they hold it there. They bring it back out top. Now back top of the key, driving, shooting over the top of the defense. That is no good. The rebound is down to Schumann. Schumann pushes forward up into the front court for the Indians. Stops at the free throw line, extended right. Back out top, he'll give it to Jones. Preston up 3-0 just a minute into the game. As it's Titan Knapp coming to get it at the free throw line. He'll turn and give it back to Jones on the right side. In the corner, now give it to Cruz Harris. They triple team him down on the block. Cruz wants to turn and go to the basket. It's cut off once, throws it outside. Nobody there, but Knapp quickly goes to get it. Back to Jones, and a holding foul. Yeah, good luck. As he takes a double take to see who the foul's on, it's Riker Page. First personal, first team foul of the quarter against the Bobcats. The ball out of bounds, baseline front court for the Indians. As Schumann brings it in. Inside, Harris off the glass, bank it up and in. Preston goes up 5-0 here in the early going. Minute and a half gone into the game. Bounce it down inside. Had it, lost it, taken away by the Indians as Harris comes away with it. Full speed ahead up across the timeline. Give it to Schumann. Misses the little layup inside. And the rebound pulled down there by the Bobcats.
Yep. Probably would have been well served to try to use the backboard on that one from the angle he was at.
Holds up a couple of fingers and says we'll run play number 2. But the pass
Cruz.
is intercepted. Look out. Here comes Cruz Harris. Slam dunk. That'll get the crowd excited and put the Indians up 7-0 2 minutes in. As again, here come the Burley Bobcats up into the front court. Seeley down into the corner. Three-pointer there is no good. As the shot put up by Gonzalez. And then the Indians able to kick the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Burley as they'll bring the ball in on the sideline down toward the corner of the front court.
Yeah, Indians in a man-to-man to start the game here. Whoa, there's a loose ball. And
they throw the ball in and trying to split the gap and head toward where the ball was going to land.
Yeah.
The intended target tripped and fell down. That was Riker Page.
Yeah, so we'll go over to Preston.
Yeah, so it ended up being a wide open pass to the scorer's table. So here comes Schumann back up into the front court here for the Indians. Wants to go right. Pulls up at the free throw line extension. Back over to Jones. Looks at a three. That's no good. As tapped inside by Larson. Gonzalez has the rebound there for the Bobcats. Page back up into the front court. Holds it there in the corner. Look at a three. That's no good. Rebound comes off. Back down low to Gonzalez for a little short jump shot. Aiden Gonzalez with the hoop. Makes it 7-2. Preston quickly up the front court as they beat the press.
Well, they had Knapp on the post. They didn't find him, though.
You do a better job of that. He had very few touches last night in the game.
Yeah.
Harris, skip pass, back to Larson. Another three. This one's a little bit too long. Tapped this time by Knapp, but Titan couldn't get it back up or get it to a teammate. And here come the Bobcats again, back up in the front court. Lay it off, down low, and it's going to be off the hands of Titan Knapp and out of bounds. I'm still trying to get over these jerseys. You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, you really have to look carefully and have the light shining the right angle.
As they lob it in, comes all the way out near the timeline, handled there. As they'll give it back to Page. Page again holds up two fingers and says we'll run play number 2. Gives it to Gonzalez. Back out to the top of the key. They'll swing it down into the corner. Now back out top again as they hold it there. Wants to drive on Larson. Tries to go up, and he'll draw the foul on Reggie. It'll be his first.
Reggie first.
Going to call the foul on the floor. Or they're going to be shooting. Nope. Looks like they're going to call it on the floor. So the ball out of bounds to the Bobcats underneath their own basket. 4.5 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Pressing up 7-2. As they lob it in. Bad pass taken away. Here comes Harris again. Jam it home. Harris has got 4 on a pair of dunks. 4:23 to play. Timeout Burley. This timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, remember you can update your look today at Magnolia Road, 12 South State Street in downtown Preston. We'll be right back.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
So the big kid's 0, apparently. Tucker Alvey.
Okay. We're trying to pick out numbers on these guys.
The one with the beard.
So this is the beard.
Yeah. 0, Tucker Alvey.
If you were here in person, folks, if you're watching on mylocalradio.com, I defy you to see a number on those green jerseys. As Page up into the front court, as he gets an Indian player up in the air. That was
Schumann, I think.
That was Schumann. Yeah, they got Schumann up in the air, and he came down on the back of Page. So it'll be Jake
They
called.
can't let him shoot. He was passing. Okay, now they're taking it side or baseline out of bounds. All right.
So second team foul against the Indians here in the quarters. They get it in as it comes into Alvey. Swing it back over here on the right side. They'll hold it there. Now back out top. Back over on the right side again. Free throw line extended as they bring it back up top. Back to Page. Page holds it there as Schumann pops way out on him. They try to lob it inside. Look out. Harris has got another one. Here comes number 3 from the left side this time. Slam dunk.
Three first-quarter dunks for one Preston player has got to be a record since I've been watching anyways.
I you don't hardly see 3 in a season. He had one last night, too.
Yeah.
Gonzalez back out top. Hold it there. That's a 3. It's going to be just a hair too long, and the long bounce comes back out to Larson. Give it back to Schumann here on the near side, and he does a little stutter step. Yeah. It's going to be a travel.
Yeah, he knew it. A little sheepish grin on his face.
Tonight's game brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. And, of course, the first quarter brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Glad to have you along with us this evening. Dan Hubbard, Lyle Fuller, John Slaughter, our stage manager here at Preston Gym, and John Beverly back in the studio, our studio coordinator. Gonzalez has it just outside the line, wants to drive, pulls up. They'll swing it back out top. Carson Winder into the game here for the Indians. Also, Coulter Moffitt into the game for Preston as well. As they hold it just outside the three-point arc, give it back to Gonzalez. Goes up, uses the glass, still a little bit too strong, and the rebound is off to Harris. Harris gives it to Jones, up into the front court, has it there, Schumann. Good pass across the key, back to Harris. Reverse layup is in. Harris is doing everything. He's got 8 here in the first quarter.
I think, 10 they got him for, yeah.
They got him for 10. I'll put down 10. That's fine.
Yeah, 5 for 5 from the field. Cruz Harris.
So they'll run one up, they say, as it comes to Gonzalez. Now back over here on the right side. Driving down the middle. Give it back to Gonzalez in the right corner. He wants to drive. Tries to split the defense, and a blocking foul called on Jones.
Boy, and he managed to convert a tough shot, too, after the foul. Kind of flung it up there off the glass and in.
No basket. I take it. Well, now hold on. Now the official out here, now he says counted.
Oh, well, okay, after confirming.
Now they're going to say it was no shot, and it's going to be ball out of bounds. So it'll be ball out of bounds as Tucker Alvey will come out. And I want to say Cove Thompson, the sophomore. And he's just red shoes.
Yeah.
As it does come in, back out top here. Tries to drive, gets cut off by Moffitt. Driving, he gets it up over Harris and gets the layup. No idea who it was.
We'll try to pick up numbers as we go.
It's pretty bad when the scorers table doesn't know who they are either because they can't put the numbers up on the board.
Right.
Comes to Winder. Winder's 14-foot jumper, no good. Rebound inside is going to be a foul against the Indians.
Well, that's what we call a makeup call.
Harris with that incredulous look to think, what did I do? As the foul will be on Cruz, and that's 4 against the Indians here in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And it means the next one they'll be shooting free throws. Jake Seeley comes back in. Tucker Alvey's going to come back in. That was Sawyer Condell that just went out. As
like
Schumann kind of Schumann kind of shows a little press, but driving down the middle, lay it off. It's Alvey who missed the little short jumper. Quickly up into the front court. Give it back to Larson, back in the left-hand corner. Skip pass across to Jones. Drew for 3. Looks good, is good. Could have used that last night.
Yeah, I like that. His feet were set. He caught the ball. It was off the catch instead of off the bounce. Good three-pointer.
16-4 with 1:10 to play here in the first quarter. As Preston gets off to a good start tonight. Back in front of the Preston bench, held there. Now they bring it back out top as Thompson swings it across. As they get it back to Thompson in the right corner. Now back out top again. Three-pointer from straight away. Is no good. Alvey with another rebound down low. Misses once, gets his own rebound and puts it back in. Tucker Alvey with his first points. 16-6 in the final minute of the quarter. As driving, kick it over in the corner. Good pass all the way outside. Larson for three, good. Nothing but net. 19-6 with 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Full court pressure put on by Schumann. They get it up in the front court. Kick it over to Thompson. Free throw line extended right. Back out top again. Three from straight away is way long. In fact, it hit well off the glass. Here come the Indians 3-on-2. Larson on the left side. I should say Schumann rather on the left side gets the layup. 21-6 is Preston off and running big time here in the first quarter tonight. As the three-pointer from the left side that time again falls out of play. And with 1.1 seconds left in the quarter, Preston will have it out of bounds.
Hard to do much when you're 94 feet away with 1 second, but probably a long toss.
Well, that extra 8 feet they added to the court, that's certainly going to make it a more difficult shot. As it comes into Larson for three at the buzzer. No. Boy, it looked good, but just fell off. But a good first quarter for the Indians as they put up 21 points and lead 21-6 after the first quarter on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care For You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care For You. Not just a name, but a commitment.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, showtimes, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org. Now showing at the Worm Creek Theater, it's Disney's The Wish, the new holiday movie. Go check it out. Check out their website for showtimes, ticket information, and upcoming attractions. It's wormcreek.org. We go to the second, Preston leading 21-6 as they work the clock around. Clock's not running. Three-pointer by Thompson from the left-hand side. That's no good. As Larson almost tripped over the ball. Now he gets control and gets it back up into the front court. Wants to drive, pull it up, 12-foot jumper's good. Reggie's off to a quick start. He's got 8.
And Case and Bryce in the game. And
with the way this game has started, we're going to get to see some other players who didn't get a lot of playing time last night. Three-pointer from the corner, that's good. As
see, number 2.
That's Thompson. Hits the three from the corner. Jones driving, pulls up, stutter step. Now he wants to keep going. Skip pass, comes back over, but it's deflected and intercepted. Here come the Babcocks again, back the other way. Little Euro step move, ended up down underneath the basket, but he lost it and lost it out of bounds, and the ball will come back to the Indians. Page back in. Sawyer Condell back in as well.
Condell has yellow shoes. That's how we can remember him.
Okay. Yellow shoes is Condell. I've never had to do this before in my life, by the way.
Yeah.
As Jones has it. Swing pass comes over here on the near side. Back over to Bryce. Bryce brings it back out top. Back to Moffitt. Moffitt's three is good. Coulter Moffitt gets on the score sheet. 26-9, Preston leads a minute and a half into quarter number 2. they hold it there as driving is Condell from the left side. Throws it up at the basket. No good. But it looks like he's going to go to the free throw line here as Coulter Moffitt will draw the foul. That'll be his first. Changes here for the Indians as they bring in 3 and take 3 out. Schumann, Larson, and Knapp back into the game here for the Indians. Ball out of bounds for the Cats. 3-pointer from the top of the key is no good. Look out, Larson up high to get it and then lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, just couldn't quite control it there with one hand.
Preston leading by a bunch, 26-9. Driving down the baseline, pulling up Page, then hits the little runner from along the baseline.
Yeah.
Riker Page gets in the scorebook as Schumann will bring it back up into the front court. 26-11. Preston leads by 15. 6 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Bounce pass goes to Bryce over on the right side. In the right corner, Larson holds it there. Tries to dump it down low, but the pass deflected as they get a hand on it. They try to get it down to Cruz Harris on the right block, but it went out of bounds.
Yeah, trying to find a mismatch there. Cruz has a size advantage on Condell, who's guarding him. He's got about 3 inches on him.
Knapp, they'll get it to Harris. Boy, off the glass, great shot as Cruz Harris. Wasn't a slam dunk, but the little short bank shot is good enough.
Yeah.
28-11. Jumper from the left side. That's an air ball. Harris has another rebound. Get it up in the front court as it comes to Bryce. Down low. Schumann, great move. Lay it up and in.
Another assist, that time from Kason Bryce.
30-11. Preston leads. We're not even halfway through quarter number 2 yet. As they swing it back up top as it comes back there to Condell. Give it back over to Thompson. Thompson has it stripped away, but fouled on the reach-in. As the foul is going to go against Kason Bryce. That'll be his first. Second on the Indians as a team here in the quarter. So ball out of bounds, front court here for the green-clad Bobcats. Gonzalez back into the game. He gets fouled going to the basket. Boy, he went one way, and he left Knapp standing in his dust.
Yeah, turned his head, and the guy just shot right to the basket. Good job by Gonzalez to recognize.
So Titan draws the foul. That's his first. Third on the Indians here in the first quarter, or I should say the second quarter, as the first free throw is good. The second quarter is brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils. So Gonzalez makes them both. He has 4 in the game, and it's 30-13. Preston leading with 5:10 to play here in the second quarter. Bryce has it, free throw line extended right. Skip pass comes back to Larson, back out top to Harris. Looking to do something with it. One bounce dribble, give it back to Larson on the left side. He holds it there, looks inside to Knapp, lobs inside to Titan. He's triple teamed, but he's able to get it back out. Well, they leave Bryce wide open down low. He missed the layup. Knapp with the rebound, no. Tipped by Bryce again, no. And finally Gonzalez able to pull it down for the Cats. Here comes Page up into the front court. Kicks it back outside as Condell has it. Condell swings it back over to Thompson again. He'll hold it at the top of the key. Plenty of time to shoot. 16 on the shot clock. Back to Gonzalez at the top of the key. Gives it back to Condell. He holds it there. Now back again to Thompson. Back, and he'll set up the offense again. Shot clock down to 5 with 4. Comes to Condell. Wants to drive. Runs into Knapp. No good. Shot goes in. Comes out. Snap pass down the floor. All the way back to Schumann.
Oh, they got to travel? Oh, wow.
And they call it a traveling violation. Yeah, he traveled about 30 feet without putting the ball on the floor.
Yeah. Good pass on the money, but couldn't get the hush puppies lined up.
Larson comes out.
And Drew Jones back in.
And Drew Jones comes back onto the floor. 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Page down the middle, lay it up and in. Good strong move by Riker Page, the sophomore. 15-point lead for the Indians, 30-15. Gonzalez takes it away. Get it back to Page. Now back to Condell. Quickly up the floor. All the way. Runs into the man and draws the blocking foul.
Yeah.
As Schumann called for the foul, that'll be his second.
Yeah, Jake got there, but rather than hold that defensive position, he kind of moved into the man. That's what the referee's explaining to him right now. That's why the foul was called.
So here's Condell. First shot, no good. Condell, one of the few seniors on the team in tonight's game, brought to you by Stokes Market True Value. With the freshest meat and produce you'll find not only in Preston but in the Cache Valley, Stokes Market on State Street in Preston. Next shot by Condell, that's long as well. And we got a lane violation against the Indians, so Condell will shoot the last shot again.
So Burley on a little bit of a run here. They've cut it to 15.
Got 9 points in the quarter, now make it 10 as it's 30-16. They only had 6 in the first quarter. So the Indians get it back up in the front court. Larson driving, pulls up from the right elbow. Jump shot good. Reggie Larson keeps the light up. He's in double figures for the second night in a row. Had a team high 16 last night. He's got 10 here in the first half tonight. Gonzalez up in the three-point area, gives it back to Thompson. Thompson swing it back around, comes back to Page. Jump shot is short through the hands of Knapp, picked up there as Page got his own rebound and put it back in.
Yeah, the Indians had position, just couldn't corral that rebound.
32-18 as Harris loses the ball under the harassment of Condell, and then Gonzalez throws it out of bounds. So the turnover gets the ball back to the Indians, but not until the Indians want a timeout. 3 minutes exactly left here in the first half. Preston up 32-18. This timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, go in and update your look today at Magnolia Road in downtown Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
Preston has the ball after the timeout. 3 minutes to play in the first half, and they lead 32-18. Jones, as he gets the ball out on the inbounds pass, comes across the top of the key, gets it back on the pass from Moffitt, goes on the right side, give it back to Larson. Another three, good again. Reggie with 13, and Preston's going to press now. As they're able to break the press, Condell gets it back up into the front court. Works against Harris. They also go man-to-man here as well, as Condell has it back outside the three-point area. Almost lost it on his hip, so he'll hand it off and give it back to Page before he does. 2:20 to play here in the first half. Down low, Alvey, a little jump hook, able to get the point. He's got 4 here in the half. Preston's lead is still 15.
Carson Winder on the defense there forced him into a pretty tough shot. Just Alvey hits it.
Harris, Larson, back out top to Drew. Swing it back over to Moffitt for 3 this time. No good. As Alvey with a good box out in front. As the rebound comes off, they give it to Page. Drives down the floor, tries to run over Drew Drones. Can't. Throws it up in the air. It's an air ball taken away by Moffitt, who gets it back up into the front court. Skip pass back to Larson. Another 3 from the left corner this time. Good again. Larson shooting the lights out tonight. Preston by 18 as Thompson down the middle. Alvey lost it. Picked up there by the Indians. Look out, they get it back up in the front court. Larson one-on-one against Gonzalez. Goes off the glass, no. Rebound, Winder down low, and he's fouled trying to go back up.
Good job trailing that play by Winder.
Jake Seeley on the foul, his first, team's first in the quarter. As it's 38-20, Preston by 18. So Carson Winder at the free throw line. Carson, one of the three seniors on the roster, as the first one by Carson is good. He really made a name for himself playing football this year.
Yeah, I was going to say, came off an outstanding senior campaign on the gridiron.
He was Mr. Do Everything for the Preston football team this year. He makes the first free throw. Second one short, tapped by Bryce, but kept alive here by the Bobcats. They get it back up in the front court with 1:15 to play in the half. As they swing it back over, back to the top of the key. Give it back there to Page. Page holds at the top. And as the coach calls out a play, as he comes and stands near the midcourt stripe, Page pulls up from the free throw line, no good. Winder goes up, tries to keep it alive. And the little short jump shot in the lane is Sawyer Condell for his first points of the game. 39-22, 45 seconds to play here in the first half. Jones up top, holds it there. About a 19-second difference between shot clock and game clock, so Burley will still have enough time getting the ball back to set up a good shot. Another three-pointer by the Indians. It goes up, over, and out on the shot by Coulter Moffitt. So 29 seconds left in the half. Shot clock is off, and the Burley Bobcats have the ball. They double team out at the free throw line, or at the midcourt stripe. And the ball taken away. Good play by Bryce as he goes up and picks it out of midair. Gets it back to Jones. Quick cross-court pass, him back to Larson. Larson goes into a crowd, back outside. Jones from the right side for three. Needs a bounce once, twice, won't go down. Bryce with a good rebound inside. Back to Larson. He'll try another three. That one's a little bit too long as the half comes to an end. Preston had a couple of good looks at it, but they couldn't get the threes to go down. And we're done with the first half here with Preston leading 39-22. We invite you to stay tuned. The Puppy Steps training halftime show will come up. We'll take a look at the scores. We will also look at some of the first half stats from tonight's game. We'll do all that as we roll into halftime, brought to you by Puppy Steps Training. That's coming up next.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
When buying a vehicle, you want the process to be straightforward and the financing simple. At West Motor and West Motor Ford, that's exactly the way that you'll be treated. They also understand that accidents can happen and maintenance will be needed. When you find yourself in need of body and paint work, windshield repair, work under the hood, or under the vehicle, West Motor would love to help you out and earn your trust. Turn to West Motor and West Motor Ford in Preston and Hyde Park.
WestMotorCompany.com. Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com.
Welcome back here to Preston Gym. We are at halftime with the Fidels out on the floor performing for you. As you can always enjoy seeing them on the dance floor. Preston leading 39-22 after the first half. Lyle, a very well-played half, bouncing back from last night's tough loss.
Yeah, exactly. The half the Indians wanted to have with a fast start in that first quarter. They go up 21-6 at the end of one. And as we kind of mentioned earlier, Cruz Harris shot the gap, got 3 breakaways that he converted into dunks. Overall, though, the team used their size and length and athletic ability to give Burley a lot of trouble, and much better job in this first half, sharing the ball, assisting, trying to find each other, and getting good shots as a result.
You mentioned the dunks by Cruz Harris, but it was Reggie Larson filling it up from outside.
Yeah, Reggie, gosh, I've got him for 16 in that first half, and they were nearly all, I think, on jump shots, including several threes. So Reggie was definitely feeling it and shooting the ball well in that first half. He's tough to block on those. He's about 6'4", and he jumps. It's an actual jump shot, not a set shot. So he can get up in the air and shoot over guys who are smaller than him.
Yep, so Preston leading 39-22 at the half. We'll come back, look at the first half stats right after this timeout.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837. All right, welcome back to Puppy Steps halftime show. As it's time to take a look at the stats from the first half, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, at 208-852-2364 or stop by the office at 33 South 1st East in Preston. For the Burley Bobcats in the first half, it was Tucker Alvey who finished with 4 points. Sawyer Condell had 2. Cove Thompson had 3. Jake Seeley played but did not score. Aiden Gonzalez finished the first half with 4. And Riker Page was their leading scorer as he had 6 in the first half, Lyle.
For the Indians, Dan, first from a team stat standpoint, really good shooting on the 2-pointers. They go 10 out of 14 from 2-point land. Good shooting from the 3-point line as well. Reggie Larson, a big part of that. They go 6 for 13 on threes overall. Only 2 free throws in that first half. we talked about last night, they didn't shoot very many free throws. And, again, only 2 free throws in the first half. Carson Window goes 1 for 2. Individual scoring, Cruz Harris has 12 in that first half. He goes 6 for 6 from the field and 12 points. Drew Jones has 3. He went 1 for 3 from three-point land. Titan Knapp played and did not score in that first half. Jake Schumann goes 2 for 3 for 4 points. Reggie Larson 2 for 3 on threes and 4 for 7 on three-pointers for that 16 points. Big first half for Reggie. Coulter Moffitt scores 3 points on a three-pointer. He went 1 for 3. Carson Winder hit that 1 free throw. Kason Bryce played but did not score in that first half as well. So, you know, we'll see, as we talked about, maybe in the second half we might see the first varsity action of their career, maybe for Tripp Beckstead or Parker Galloway. They're out warming up with the varsity, but we'll see how the half goes.
So Preston leads 39-22. The second half coming up. This has been the Puppy Steps Training Halftime Report.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
All right, Preston has the lead and the ball to start the third quarter. As they get it up in the front court, swing it back out top to Harris. He'll hold it there, go to the left side to Jones. Drew looking for a three right away and hits it. Jones get a few wide open looks like that here in the second half.
Yeah, assisted by Cruz Harris. He also had Knapp, who was establishing position on the block, but Jones knocks it down.
Condell drives the baseline. Look out. And it'll be a charging foul as Drew draws the charge, and then Condell trips over the top of him. Yeah, Condell with the first foul.
That's one of those where they're going to say Jones had established that legal guarding position. Once you establish it, you can move. So Jones was moving, but they're saying, you know, he had established guarding position first.
Preston leads by 20, even though they outscored Burley in the second quarter, 18-16. Allowed Burley to kind of get back into the game a little bit. As Jones holds it in the right corner, give it back to Larson there. Tough man-to-man defense here now being played by the Bobcats as it comes back out top to Harris. Harris waits for Schumann to come and take the ball from him. He'll lay the screen there as he's being guarded by Thompson. Shot clock down to 6 with 5. They got to do something with it. Back to Jones. Another three from the left corner. Oh. This one's no good. Good rebound by Knapp and stripped out of his hands and out of bounds by Condell.
Well, I thought Drew was going to have 2 in a row there. That looked good.
Third quarter brought to you by Preston Auto Parts, CarQuest, 17 South State Street in Preston. Schumann to bring it in. Comes to Jones with drive baseline. Nope, back out top to Harris. Drives around Gonzalez. Now he'll shoot a little turnaround jumper over the top of Gonzalez. Tries to tap his own rebound, save it on the floor. He does, but it's taken away there. Spin move by Page to get back up into the front court. Page one-on-one against Larson. Wants to try to go baseline. as Knapp was there. He slipped past both players, but he still missed the shot. Here comes Harris again back the other way, a minute and a half into the quarter. Jones for another three from the right side this time. That's no good. Rebound is off to Alvey, and now his pass intercepted again by Jones.
Nice
Jones
pass.
gives it back to Harris. Reverse layup, lets the man fly by, and it's good. Page just kind of flew by. There was nothing he could do.
Yeah, Drew with a great steal and a great pass there.
Harris with 14 in the game, 44-22. Preston up by 22 points. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Shot no good. Larson has another rebound. They want to push quickly up into the front court as it comes to Jones in the corner. Back to Larson. About a 10-foot jumper. Good again. Larson leading the team in scoring. He's got 18. And once again, Burley wants a timeout. 46-22, and the timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies looking for top, bottom, shoes, or accessories, it's Magnolia Road, 12 North State Street in Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston. Preston leading big as they have shot the ball very, very well here tonight, Lyle.
Yeah, they sure have, and come out in the second half even and knock down some more shots. Reggie Larson keeps going with that hot hand. And, yeah, he's still out there now, same starting five.
They lead by 24 with 5.5 to play here in quarter number 3 as Page dribbles around Schumann. He'll give it back to Thompson, who comes back across the top of the key, skids across that new Preston logo, drives down the middle, spins it up. That's no good. Tapped away as it comes to Jones. He'll have it in the backcourt. He'll go around Page up into the front court as he wants to look baseline, gets cut off there.
Knapp has a deep post position. Just couldn't quite find him. There we go.
They have really turned up the defensive pressure down tight. Knapp can't get the little reverse shot to go down for him. As quickly, here comes Thompson back up in the front court. He'll take it down to the right corner, now dribble it back out. 4:55 to play here in the quarter. Preston on top, 46-22. Page. Back to Gonzalez, standing right on the three-point line. Give it back to Thompson on the right wing. Comes back across the top of the key. Back again, Condell from along the left base. That's no good as Larson has the rebound in front of Jones. Up into the front court, give it back to Harris. Right in front of the Preston bench. He crosses over there with Schumann. Now give it to Jake. Jake has it top of the key. Harris fake the handoff there. With backdoor look to Larson. 10-foot jumper, no good. A little bit too strong. Condell with the rebound for the Cats, and dribbling gets caught in traffic, and Harris gets called for the holding foul. That's the second foul on Cruz, first on the Indians here in the third quarter.
The Bobcats have yet to crack the score sheet here in the third quarter. 4:16 remaining.
7-0 run for the Indians to open the quarter. As they look over on the right side, Gonzalez is there. Now they work it back over here on the left. As Schumann got a hand on the pass but couldn't control it. Comes back over to the Bobcats again. They work it back inside. Condell. Little fade-away jumper. That's no good. As Alvey couldn't get the rebound quickly. Here comes Harris the other way. He's got another jam. Is that 4?
That's 4 jams. That was a nice one-hander coming in from the left side on a fine pass from Reggie Larson.
As the jump shot, no good. Alvey had it down low as Titan Knapp takes it away from him. Be a held ball. And it's going to stay with Burley. So Cruz Harris thinks he's part of the dunk contest tonight.
Yeah, you love to see. There's some other guys on the roster would love to get a breakaway and grab one tonight as well.
Knapp, Larson, and Schumann all out of the game. As Preston again will bring in the subs. Three-pointer, that's no good. Carson Winder just back into the game. Good position, has the rebound. Give it back to Jones up into the front court. In the corner it goes there. Moffitt for three. A little bit too strong as Bryce able to chase it down. Back at outside, they swing it back down low again. As it comes back to Harris. Spin move for the layup this time. He digs deep into the bag of tricks for that one, and he's got 18.
Like that one. That was nice.
Hold it there as they swing it again outside. As that's going to be a kick violation here against Preston. So Harris has 18, Larson has 18, and it's 50-22. 2:50 to play here in quarter number 3, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. As he loses it.
Just giving him all kinds of trouble out there.
Bryce poked it away. Harris has it, gets ahead to Moffitt, takes it down into the right corner. Back outside to Jones. Drew looking, and now he'll cast up the three and make it.
Yeah, they weren't going to come out and guard him. He just steps into a nice, easy rhythm three.
Drew's got 9, and it's 53-22. As, he stepped out of bounds or a timeout. They're going to call a timeout. So timeout called by Burley. 2:20 to play here in the third. 53-22, and it's another full timeout. We'll take it here and be right back. The timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, remember, you go in and check out their selections available in most sizes. It's Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type, with sizes small through 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting Preston and Westside activities. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street, Preston, Idaho.
KACH.
Tonight's game also brought to you by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto. Stop by and find out how much you can save at 223 North State Street in Preston. Ball belongs to the Bobcats after the timeout as they trail by 31, 53-22. Preston had 53 points in total last night. Back outside, three-pointer. This is going to be a little bit long, and Winder's got himself another rebound. He'll hand it off there as it comes to Bryce up into the front court as he'll give it to Schumann just before he gets to the line. Schumann, snap pass, comes back over here to Moffitt on the right side, down low. Nice pass down low. Get it down low to Titan Knapp for the layup. Titan able to dent the scoreboard as Preston now leads by 33. Little running jumper off the glass. That's no good. And here come the Indians again. 2-on-1. Lob for Schumann. No good. And the rebound goes through the hands of Knapp. Picked up again by the Indians. Back down low to Knapp, who had it stripped away going up. Picked up by the Bobcats. Look out. Getting a little wild and woolly here. A little two-pointer on the running jumper across the lane.
Yeah, a little bit of a wild sequence. Jones is giving the calm down a little bit signal there.
Basket by Nash Gillette. Pick up his first 2 points of the game. Minute and 10 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Winder has it top of the key. 55-24. Preston leads. Schumann driving. Touch pass comes back to Bryce. Again, another pass to Moffitt over on the left side. That's no good. Knapp fights for a position in the rebound. Back outside to Bryce from the right elbow. No. Tapped by Knapp. Tapped again by Knapp to get it away from Gonzalez. Comes back to Schumann. Now back to Winder. And Winder travels. Couldn't decide if he wanted to shoot or drive. And in the end, he'd end up doing both.
Yeah, good job by Knapp. He's done a great job on the glass here tonight, particularly on the offensive end, keeping that alive.
So Preston leads by 31, 55-24, 41 seconds left here in the third quarter as they get it back into Page. Page brings it back up into the front court. Preston in a 2-3 zone defense. Page holds it there, snap pass back into the corner, dribbling out of the corner. And a little jump shot there put up by Gillette was no good. Preston able to control the rebound. Yes, they do. Picked up by Moffitt. Moffitt gets it up into the front court, now holds it wisely and gets it back to Winder. Winder gets it down low, lets his man drive by, and you're going to call a foul. The foul is going to go on Sawyer Condell. That'll be just his second. Just the second on the team here in the quarter, and Preston has the ball out of bounds baseline with 12.8 seconds left.
Yeah, not many fouls called in this game overall on either team, but.
So here comes Sager Lynch into the game. The big boy wearing number 32 as comes back again, top of the key, back to Bryce. Back over in the right corner, three-pointer again by Moffitt. That's no good. Good rebound down low. It's Schumann able to put it back in. Schumann's got 6, and Preston leads 57-24 at the end of 3 quarters here tonight. So we'll go to the 4th on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball. We'll be right back.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
So the Indians lead by 33 as we start the 4th quarter, 57-24, and the Indians have the ball. Bryce back out top to Moffitt, holds it there. Back over to Jones in front of the bench, free throw line extended right. Now he wants to drive baseline, pulls it back up. Works on Page, skip pass, back over to Larson, driving, pulls up in the paint, back to Winder, and they're going to call a travel.
Needed one good power dribble to start that drive. The lane opened up like Moses going through the Red Sea, but he needed a power dribble.
Big 3rd quarter for the Indians, Lyle. They outscored Burley 18-2 in the quarter.
Yeah, great quarter for the Indians. Tough one for Burley. They missed some shots. They had struggled with some turnovers.
Back out top. Condell back to Page on the left side. Pulls up. Three-pointer good. Riker Page with 9. That leads the Cats in scoring. 57-27. Preston up 30 as Drew to Winder at the right elbow. Lets one cutter go by. He'll give it to Larson. Stands there. They double team him, but they'll give it over to Jones in the right corner. Drew, one bounce dribble, skip pass. Comes back to Bryce as he'll shoot it from there. That's no good. And another foul inside on Winder.
Yeah, they got him over the back, but he thought it was pretty good.
First foul on Winder, first on the team here in the 4th. As get it down low, trying to turn up on Winder, can't. Thompson has it, a little behind the back dribble, has a shot blocked, put away by Price. Back outside, Page for 3, no good. Winder's up high to grab the rebound, and then double dribbles.
He was trying to dribble out of trouble. Picked it up for a second, yeah.
Jones looks at him, just holds 2 hands down. Just settle down.
Yeah, settle down.
So you don't have to. It's not like breaking tackles on the football field. Just don't have to dribble all the way down the floor.
Yeah, Winder's still pleading his case, but I think it was probably the right call, though.
Inbounds pass knocked away by Drew Jones, and the Indians come back with it. Larson has it up into the front court. Give it back to Jones. He holds it well outside the 3-point arc. As we go down to 5:45 to play here in the 4th quarter. Back to Winder, back over to Jones. Now free throw line extended left. They double team him. Try to get it on a little pick and roll down low to Winder, but he wasn't looking for it, and they throw it away. Here comes Condell all the way. Left-hand layup is good.
You don't expect a lefty to drive back to the middle and shoot that shot over the front of the rim like he did.
57-29. As it down low, try to get it down low to Bryce. Knocked away. Indians keep it. Snap pass back down on the right block to Bryce. As Bryce able to turn and get it home. Or I should say Moffitt, not Bryce, sorry. Coulter Moffitt with the point. The lead back to 30 again, 59-29. 5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Indians comfortably in control, still playing man-to-man. They've played that man-to-man essentially the whole game here.
Thompson has it on the left side, bounce it down low, trying to back in on Winder, put it up and over Carson for the hoop. Landon King gets his first 2 points of the game. As they lob it back down low on the right block, Winder, nice little spin move by Carson, but he can't get it to go down as it rolls out. Condell with the board, gets it back up into the front court. Lay it off, and the layup is no good. Missed there by the Bobcats. Winder's got another rebound and a foul in the backcourt called by Page, who's chirping the whole way back up the floor.
Can't believe it.
So Page called for the foul. It's the first team foul. Nope, maybe it wasn't a foul. They just called it a traveling violation. I thought sure they called it a foul.
Yeah, I thought they called the foul. Yeah, I thought I saw the foul call. So here's Schumann and Knapp back in now.
Larson tries to drive baseline, gets cut off. Moffitt has it, top of the key. Get it back over to Schumann. Free throw line extended right. And coming out to reach for the ball.
It's like there was a collision of knees there. Jake's knee hurts a lot.
As Landon King draws the foul. Larson driving down the left baseline, lay it up and in. Nice. Boy, that's a tough shot.
Yeah,
but Reggie Larson gets it to go down. He's got 20.
High degree of difficulty, yep.
Quickly again back up the other way. Pull up jumper by Thompson is good. Thompson hits the three. As he has a total of 6 points in the game. 61-34, 3 minutes to play. Schumann. Get it back to Knapp, well outside the three-point arc. As he'll give it back, now gets it back down low and able to get the layup to go down. He's got 4 points in the game. The good assist from Carson Bryce. Again, Christensen drives off the glass, no good. Rebound off again to Bryce. He'll give it back to Schumann, 2.5 to play. Preston with a big lead, just will work the clock and let this one run down and get ready for a little one-day road trip as they'll play at Canyon Ridge coming up on Saturday about 4:30 in the afternoon. As Knapp gets tied up, that'll be a jump ball, and it's going to go back over to Burley.
So Winder will go back in, running clock now, so this will go quickly.
Sager Lynch back in, the big boy wearing 32. As Larson comes out, Winder back in, so it's Knapp, Winder, Moffitt, Bryce, and Schumann on the floor here for the Indians. As they want the cutter to come to the ball, Page doesn't give it to him. Gonzalez gives it back out top. Back to Thompson. Back down to Page in the left corner. Nice hands there by Schumann to strip it away, but it goes out of bounds.
I thought that should have gone Preston's way. I thought Schumann tipped it, then it went off the Burley player, but it'll stay with Burley along their own baseline there.
Tonight's game brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you receive in all of the Cache Valley. Back out top. Jumper
Bryce,
partially blocked by Bryce. Has got another deflection, and Preston has the ball back with 1:12 to play. 63-34. As the Indians well on their way to another victory head-to-head against the Bobcats. Larson tries to give it to Knapp. His pass was deflected. Back out top. Coming again back the other way, driving all the way. Throw it up, throw it off the bottom of the rim. Little out of control move there by a member of the Bobcats. as they give it back to Larson with 45 seconds to play. For the Indians, they're going to extend their winning streak head-to-head here against Burley to 14 games. 30 seconds to play. Tonight's game brought to you by Evergreen Financial. With planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen in Preston. Set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.com. Remember, they now have an office in Pocatello as well. 17 seconds left. Preston not in a hurry to shoot. In fact, they let the shot clock run out.
Yeah, I think they were aware of the shot clock. They're just trying to run it out here.
So the running clock is going to run out before Burley can do much with it. Just barely get it in, and Preston is going to go to a big win tonight and pick up their first win of the year. Final score here this evening, 63-34 for the Indians as they beat the Bobcats for the 14th time of the year, in a row, I should say. And Preston able to even their record now at 1-1. For Burley in their season opener, they go to 0-1 on the year. Good game for the Indians. They shot it well, they played it well, and for the most part, they handled it pretty well as well.
Yeah,
also.
Yeah, great bounce back win here for the Indians. Did what they needed to do, took care of business, and they'll walk away with a nice 30-point win.
63-34 the final. We'll go to the wrap-up show, see if we get a chance to talk to Coach Jones tonight. Stay with us. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming up. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch, relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road, ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now, stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming up next. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap the just completed game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at what's ahead for the Preston teams. The postgame show is brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building quality designer homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Welcome back here, the Ralph's Construction postgame show here tonight as the Indians able to win it by the final score of 63-34 here tonight. And for the Indians, they're able to pick up the victory here this evening. I would have to think that Coach Jones, the first thing he's going to say to the team in the locker room is, see how much better things go when you take your time, get good shots, and then take your time making that good shot.
Yeah, I really liked how the first basket of the game came off an assist, and that really, sets the tone for the night. I thought the guys did a much better job, as you just said, Dan, of being patient, trying to make the defense work, make them shift, make them rotate, and try to find that great shot. They didn't drive the ball a whole lot to the rim and create many free throw opportunities tonight, but they shot the ball well overall, shared the ball well, came away with a nice win.
They really worked the ball well and they shot the ball well, just like you said. I don't want to repeat what you said, but that really was the crux of the game. That's everything that they didn't do last night.
Yeah, and then they clamped down defensively. I mean, to hold a team, and I know Burley's young this year and a little undersized and so forth, but they're still a varsity 4A team. To hold them to 34 points is an outstanding job defensively for the Indians. And to put up 63, we talked about last night, the Indians scored 53, so bump that up closer to that mid-60s average where Coach Jones's teams have kind of historically been on their scoring side. So great job tonight to pour on the offense and really clamp down defensively. And I thought the Indians rebounded the ball well tonight. Again, they should have. They had some size advantage, but they took care of business on the boards.
Yeah, when you look at the scoring breakdown for the Indians, with 21 points in that first quarter and then put back-to-back 18-point quarters up in the second and third. Doesn't matter what it was in the fourth quarter because the game was long out of reach and running clock by then.
Right.
But they put up 57 points in three quarters, and for a lot of teams, they don't average 57 points in a game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that running clock and that fourth quarter went by fast. Probably not fast enough for the Burley faithful who have a drive back home here, but yeah, good job for the Indians to share the. We'll get the individual scoring here in a little bit, but
Right.
Good job to share the ball tonight. As you look down the score sheet, a lot of guys scored. A lot of guys had good opportunities, and I thought in the second half they did a great job of trying to find opportunities for Titan Knapp, for Carson Winder, for guys who may not get as many scoring opportunities. They were looking for those guys and trying to get them in the scoring column as well.
Big numbers put up and down the score sheet tonight for the Indians. We'll look at that when we come back. This is the Ralph's Construction post-game show. Building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. For more information, call 435-232-1837. We'll check the stats from tonight's game as we continue right after this. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, let's see how the scoring breaks down tonight. The look at the stat sheet brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Call them at 208-852-2364. For the Burley Bobcats, it was Tucker Alvey who finished the game with 4 points. Sawyer Condell also had 4. Cove Thompson had 6 on a pair of threes. Aiden Gonzalez finished the game with 4. 2 points for Nash Gillette. 2 points for Landon King. And Riker Page was their leading scorer tonight with 9 points.
Excuse me, for the Preston Indians, Dan. Somewhere I missed a basket. Good thing I'm not the official scorer, but let me tell you what I've got anyways. Cruz Harris I've got him 8 for 10 from the floor for 16 points. 4 of those were dunks, as we talked about. Drew Jones did not attempt a 2-point field goal tonight, at least on my score sheet, and he goes 3 for 7 from the 3-point line for 9 points tonight. Titan Knapp goes 2 for 6. He gets 4 points. I've got Titan with 7 rebounds, many of them offensive. Jake Schumann, a quieter night offensively for Jake. He goes 3 for 4 for 6 points. Reggie Larson, big game. He had 16 at half. He tacked on 4 more for 20 points. He went 4 for 6 from twos, 4 for 7 on threes. Coulter Moffitt came in. He notched 5 points. He went 1 for 1 on twos, 1 for 5 from the 3-point line. Carson Winder got a lot of good minutes. I've got Carson with at least 5 rebounds tonight. He scores 1 point. He goes 0 for 2 and 1 for 2 from the line. Kaysen Bryce played. He got more blocks than points. He didn't actually score tonight for Kaysen. 0 for 2 on threes, 0 for 2 on twos. At least 2 blocks and several rebounds. He's got that sneaky athleticism and those long arms, and he gives guys trouble out there on the perimeter with his defense. So overall, the Indians go 18 for 31 on twos. Excellent percentage there, 8 for 21 on threes. And only 2 free throws attempted all night for the Preston Indians.
Wow.
Carson Winder goes 1 for 2 from the line, and those are the only free throws the Indians attempted. So they come up with 63 total, and 10 more than last night, and they built some momentum trying to get ready to hit the road here for the next game.
63-34 the final. We'll take our last timeout. We'll come back and see if we get a chance to talk to Coach Jones after this timeout as the Ralph's Construction postgame show continues right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
And welcome back here on the postgame show, and we do get a chance to talk to Tyler Jones here after the game tonight. Well, first of all, congratulations on the big win. See how things go when they shoot the ball a lot better tonight.
Makes it a lot easier when the ball goes through the hoop, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of gasped. I was joking with Lyle, thinking the first thing you said to the team was see how much easier it is to play when you get a good shot and then take your time and make the good shot.
Oh, exactly. A couple of things I thought were our effort, number one, was much better tonight. I thought we played hard, especially on the defensive end, was better, and that's something that we've challenged them on. Always our staple has been our defense and our rebounding, and last night we didn't defend well at all. We got lost a lot, couldn't stay in front of the ball, and we got out-rebounded. And tonight, I thought our defense was a step, wasn't perfect yet, but it was a step in the right direction, and the effort was better, which you really like to see as a coach. They got to play hard, they got to bring the effort, and then the second half we really dominated the glass tonight, and those were a couple of things I was really pleased with. And then we shared the ball, and you get better shots, you give up good shots for great shots, and when you get good shots and you share the ball, then you get a higher percentage, and it makes it look a lot better. So proud of that, and definitely things to build on, but much better tonight.
Yeah, you talked about in the pregame getting some of your guys going, like Cruz Harris, who will be a big part of the program here going forward. I thought he really had a nice first quarter, set the tone, got some steals and runouts, some dunks. And then I liked how the first basket tonight came on an assist. I thought that really set the tone. And was that kind of an emphasis coming into the game tonight to do those sorts of things?
Yeah, exactly. We really talked yesterday. I thought we dribbled way too much, a lot of quick shots or dribble shots, and tonight we wanted to really move the ball and try to get the ball to positions where we can score and be effective. And we got guys who can shoot it and can score it, but we just got to get them in when they have good shots and take advantage of that and get mismatches. So that was better tonight. Still got to execute a little better, but pleased that we got out and ran a little more too, and that we're so athletic and fast that's one of our strengths, and we got to continuously work on that.
You like the move the ball in a hurry and run. That certainly had to be a big spot for you.
Yeah, definitely. That's how we want to play, and when you play defense and you get those steals, then it leads to that, and that helps as well.
Is 4 dunks in a game a school record?
I don't know. There's been some really good teams over the years, I'm sure, but it's definitely that was exciting. Gets the crowd going. I tell them all the time, though, it's 2 points, right?
That's right.
A layup's 2 points, right, and a dunk's 2, but they do give you some momentum.
You got to make it if you're going to go for the dunk.
Exactly.
Or you get that glare from the coach. One thing that kind of jumped off the stat sheet I thought was interesting, only 2 free throw attempts tonight for the Indians. Normally, you're shooting between 10, 15 a game. Any thoughts on why so few free throw attempts?
Yeah, and yesterday I think we only shot 8 as well, so it's something we got to do better, getting to the rim. Tonight I thought we settled for a lot of three-pointers, and when we're hitting them, it's good, but some nights they're not going to go in. So that's something we got to do, be aggressive, be the aggressor, get to the rim, and something we got to get better at too.
Well, you pick up your first win, and now you get a couple of days off at least anyway. The next game is Saturday afternoon at Canyon Ridge.
No, always feels good to get that first one, and they're hard. Our schedule's tough this year, and wins you got to go out and take them when you can get them, and I definitely think this is what we needed to get some confidence, get some momentum going, and we'll have our first road test Saturday, and Canyon Ridge has a new coach, Alex Wells. He's a really good coach, and they're going to have them playing. They're big. They have 6'9", 6'7", so they're going to have some size, and the road's always tough. So it'll be good to see how the young crew does on the road, and hopefully we can keep building this momentum.
Well, we thank you for coming out and chatting with us, and we'll see you on Saturday.
All right, thanks so much, guys. Appreciate you.
That's Tyler Jones here with us on the postgame show. And Lyle, before we go, let's get a final thought from you.
Yeah, good momentum builder here for the Indians, and as Coach Jones heard him just say, the road's a whole different animal, especially with a young team. Yeah. And the refs are probably going to be against you. The crowd's going to be against you. You've got the travel time on the bus, and how they come out and respond. It'll be nice to just see how they do on that first road trip of the season. I expect they'll come out strong though at Canyon Ridge.
Yep. So we will thank you for showing up, and we'll see you back here at home on December the 5th when the Highland Rams come to town.
That'll be a good one as well. The 5A Rams will come calling.
So the next up for the Indians, as we mentioned, is a trip to Canyon Ridge in Twin Falls coming up Saturday with a meeting with the River Hawks. Tip-off scheduled for 4:30. Our coverage will get started for the Cumberland Cookie pregame show just right around 4 o'clock coming up on Saturday. Our next broadcast is tomorrow night when the Lady Indians return to Preston Gym for another matchup with the Shelley Lady Russets. Tip-off is at 7:30. Our coverage starts right around 7 o'clock coming up tomorrow night. That'll wrap up our coverage here for this evening. The executive producer of KCH Radio Sports is Val Cook. The associate producer is Cody Olson. Our studio coordinator tonight is John Beverly, and special thanks to John Slaughter, our stage manager here at Preston Gym here tonight. Remind you the final score is Preston wins it 63-34. For Lyle Fuller, I'm Dan Hubbard saying thanks for joining us on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball here on KACH and on mylocalradio.com. Until next time, good night from here at Preston Gym. Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.